Hey guys, thanks for watching the second State of the Company video. Last time we talked about some important updates that we're working on to our training material, and today I want to focus on one really important addition, which is my service promise. Many of you know that I started my career working as a chef in the restaurant business, but some of you might not know that before that, my early years were spent working as a dishwasher in a dish pit just like this. Washing dishes is really hard work, but you learn some really important lessons. And one of the things that was taught to me early on is how you do one thing is how you do all things. It was that lesson that allowed me to work my way up and eventually run kitchens for some really amazing chefs. In my early 20s, I had the opportunity to go to Paris and work under Chef Christian Constant. It was a really exciting opportunity, and I have to say I was heartbroken the first day when I showed up and they pointed me to the dish tank. I worked a couple days in the dish tank, but I remember the lessons from early in my career. I worked really hard, and within a couple days, I earned my spot on the line, working alongside some of the best chefs in Paris. During those 3 months that I spent working in Paris, I learned a lot of lessons. The one that sticks with me the most is the one that I learned when I sat down with the chef on my last day. I was explaining to Chef Constant how I thought that the food that he and his team were making was certainly the reason that these people were flocking to his restaurants. He agreed with me, but then he shared one really important note. He told me in broken English, he said, "Mike, that food that we make will bring people in from all over the world, but without exceptional service, none of them will return." That was a really important lesson for me, and it changed the way that I thought about the dining experience. That lesson defined the style of service we want to have in our restaurants. And our service promise is so important because it defines the behaviors that'll give us a competitive advantage in the marketplace. I'm asking everyone in the company to commit to this promise, and this is what it means. I will live by the MMR core values during every shift. I will greet guests with genuine warmth and enthusiasm while practicing the 5-10 rule. I will demonstrate to guests and coworkers that the answer is yes. What's the question? I'm empowered to make sure my guests are satisfied and that they have a unique and personal experience which inspires lasting memories. I will anticipate the guests' needs by asking myself, are my guests getting everything they want during this visit? I will be attentive and available to our guests while diligently following our steps of service. I will utilize our training material, communication board, and lineup to ensure a high level of menu knowledge, and I'll provide an ideal guest experience at a more elevated level than our competitors. I will provide my managers with information on how we can make the guest experience better today than it was yesterday, and better tomorrow than it is today. I will contribute to a professional, fun, and inclusive work environment. Thank you all for your continued commitment to the high level of service that our guests have come to expect from Mike Mariola Restaurants. Let's all work together to live out this service promise during every shift. As always, if you have any questions, shoot me an email, and we'll look forward to an additional video coming out soon. As a chef, but some of you might not know that that was some of the information. Let me start over. Go to Paris and work for Chef Christian Constant for really exciting externship. And is it externship, right? Is it internship? Externship. It's externship, right? What's the beginning?